WildTree, what is that? We're gonna tell you, right? This is a new thing, or fairly new thing.
It's been around for a little while, but it's just, takes everything a little while to get to the Midwest.
Well, well, here we are spreading the love. So, Ellie Gwynn, which is her real name, and it sounds like a character in a story. It's such a pretty name. Ellie Gwynn from WildTree. It really sounds like a story. I love it. What is WildTree?
WildTree is awesome. I just love it. It's basically everything that you can buy in the grocery store processed, and we've remade it into something healthy. So we have our own version of steak sauce, taco seasoning, anything you can imagine, jam. We have a ton of products.
Seasoning.
Yes, meatloaf seasoning. The goal of WildTree is to make it super easy for you, healthy, and that you can spend time with your family at the dinner table rather than making your meal.
Now you do WildTree here in Northwest Ohio, but you can also send it anywhere. If someone says, I want that particular sauce, I want to give it a try, we shipped anywhere.
Yep, we just go on my website, place your order, and it'll ship directly to you. You can also nationwide sell WildTree as well, like I do.
Yeah, so it turned into a career for you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so let's just get to it then. What are we going to make today? And definitely highlight the different WildTree products that we're going to be using.
Okay.
And how we go.
All right, awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to actually show you how to make a freezer meal.
A freezer meal, okay.
Or two.
See, this is another easy way to get dinner on the table without the big rush at the end of the day.
And when you come to one of my workshops, you are instructed on how to bring 10 bags of protein and veggies. You bring it with you. You've already purchased some WildTree products, and they'll be there waiting for you at the workshop. And then you just season, we label, and we double bag, and I'll show you how that's done, and you're all done.
All right.
Easy peasy.
I love that. The worst time of day is that 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock, everyone's hungry and you're trying to figure it out.
Absolutely. And this is great for people that hate to cook, don't want to cook, and it's great for people that do like to cook. 12 years ago, lost 130 pounds, and so I had to learn how to redo my food. And once I started researching that and finding out what was in our food, it was a little shocking. So there's some ingredients in there that I wouldn't ever feed my family, and you just don't know when you're reading it what it is.
And in this case, you felt really comfortable with when you were seeing what they were made of.
Absolutely. You can read everything on our labels and you know exactly what it is. So
that's the only way to get control of your health, is know what your ingredients are.
Yes, what you're putting in.
Okay, so our first thing, what am I doing? What are we doing?
We are going to grab our bags of meat with veggies. So
go get your bags of meat with veggies.
So there's
130
yours.
pounds, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's become just so, it's like it was a different person in a different, time. So it's just been wonderful for me.
And a long time, you've kept it off a long time.
Yeah.
Made a lifestyle change.
Yeah, absolutely.
So impressed.
Yeah, and this makes it easy and yummy too, so.
Good,
and you're
good.
a foodie, you want your food to taste good.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what I'm doing. So what we're gonna do, you are going to make honey apple balsamic glazed pork with pears and onions, and then when you cook it that day, you're going to sprinkle a little goat cheese on it if you like it, or you can leave it off. Doesn't matter. You cannot mess this stuff up. It's so easy. So we're going to take our little bags. So you're going to bring these to the workshop, and they're going to be numbered.
Okay.
And then I'm going to instruct everybody. You just fold your little bag down there, and that'll make it easy for you to put your ingredients.
Okay.
And then we're going to just add our seasonings to it.
Okay.
And we're going to mush it up all together, and we're going to label it, and we'll show you how that's done.
Perfect.
Awesome. So there's yours, and you can start.
Okay, so with mine, I've got the 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper. Is that right?
Lemon pepper, exactly right.
Okay. Here's this, I got that size. All right. That's the lemon pepper?
This is the lemon pepper.
Okay.
You can use this for a lot of different things, and that's the nice thing about WildTree as well, is you can use it for dips, you can use it for marinades, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then while you're doing that, I'm going to make harvest chicken and vegetables in the slow cooker.
Okay, so you tell us what you're doing. I will keep adding my stuff.
You got it.
What are you adding to yours? Because now I need to find the butter grapeseed oil.
The butter is right in front of you.
Okay.
And the grapeseed oil is amazing too. If you've never cooked with it, it cooks up to 420 degrees without burning.
I'm a fan of grapeseed oil for
Yes,
sure.
I really like it. So I'm adding my tablespoon of apple balsamic vinegar. That's a new product that we just came out with.
Okay.
And pick your poison. We are going to add a jar of one of our natural jams, so everything is all natural. So you can do spiced cranberry or cranberry jalapeno if you want a little kick.
Spiced cranberry.
All right, awesome. This stuff tastes like mulled wine.
Okay, so and then I'm adding some balsamic vinegar that you just said was new.
All right.
A quarter cup. So a quarter cup goes in my little bag of meat.
Yeah. And then I'm going to add the steak rub. This steak rub I use on everything from vegetables, you name it, it goes on. It's like salt and pepper. And the reason I really, really like it is it only has 170 milligrams of sodium. Oh. So compared to salt at 560. Okay. So you're really cutting down on your sodium, but you still get that flavor punch.
That's, you're speaking my language.
All right, awesome.
All right, so now I am adding some honey, 3 tablespoons of honey.
You got it.
Okay.
And a little tip when you're doing your honey, if you spray it with nonstick spray, then it'll just slide right out. And you can do the same thing with peanut butter as well. So.
Well, you know what? I had the grapeseed oil in there first, so I'm hoping that does the same thing.
Oh, yeah. That actually it will. So you got it, girl.
It's a lubricant. All right.
So I'm doing some dry mustard. So this is going to be kind of harvesty and apple and sweet potato-y and just wonderful.
Okay, and then I need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
You got it.
Okay.
And then for the garlic, you know what? You can mince it yourself. You can, do whatever it is. You can use the garlic paste, which is kind of nice, or you can buy it in a jar. So there you go.
Love a jar.
Love
okay,
a jar.
So you know what? I think I need salt and pepper. That's the only thing I need.
You're going to use some rancher steak rub.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I use that just like salt and pepper.
This here, oh, be careful. Okay, so there it is, rancher steak. So look at all these are all were your ingredients.
So I'm just going to squeeze about a tablespoon of that in there.
And I'm just going to kind of eyeball that.
So in here I have 8 boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I have some carrots. And I use the baby carrots just because I can chop them into thirds and throw them in. It's so easy. You can use real carrots and peel them and all that, but for time's sake, I just use the baby ones, and then some onion.
Okay, so then after I get all my ingredients in,
Yep, you're gonna
redo my bag here.
Make sure it's closed because I've done it before and it went flying all over the place.
Yeah,
it's always good for a laugh.
And now you mix it up.
And now you just mix it up.
Okay.
So you're gonna blend it all together, shake it all around.
Remember those shake and bake commercials?
Absolutely.
And I helped. Just me. I'm the only one who remember these commercials of the 70s. That's my skill set. That's what I know.
Okay. And then when you come to the workshop, everybody gets a set of labels. So you are going to take your label, which is, let's see, this one here.
Glazed pork. Okay, and I put it on there.
It goes right on there.
And then it goes in the freezer.
And then you just pop it right in the freezer.
Okay.
And then when you have this label, when you take it out, your cooking instructions are all there. You don't even need the recipes.
That even looks pretty in the bag.
Yeah.
Cranberry color.
And then you want to double bag it too, just FYI.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure that the ink doesn't run, because I've done that before. And I've gone to my freezer and I went, wonder what this is.
Gotcha.
And then all you do.
So let's say it's been in the freezer. Did you thaw it before you crock pot it? Okay.
Or you don't. Crock pots are easy like that. You don't really have to, which is kind of nice. So if you forget,
you can do it like
that. And I have to have a shout out to my friend Tony D'Agostino, because she helps with all these workshops, makes a lot of these recipes, and she really makes sure that our customers are having
a good experience.
Really good restaurant quality food. Okay. So she went to cooking school, and now she's a WildTree rep. So then we're going to do that. We're going to add some sweet potatoes.
Okay.
To that, and some apples.
All right. So now, if they don't have a workshop near them, do you make kind of instructions available? Okay, if you can't come to our workshop, here's how you can use this product or that product.
And you know what? I use Skype, so I can make a workshop anywhere.
That's smart.
I've done it before, and it works fabulous. I just need the hostess to be willing to
turn on the computer.
Turn on the computer and pour their glass a glass of wine. That's how we do it.
Very nice. So this is done. This crock-pot meal is done?
We're going to put some extra ingredients. We're going to put 3 sweet potatoes in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to put 2 sliced apples in there.
Okay.
And then some asparagus. And if you don't have asparagus, you know what? Drop a bag of frozen green beans in there. It's super easy.
Right.
So, and the little trick for asparagus, FYI, if you hold it at the end and break it, that's about where the breaking point should be. You put it back on here. You leave your rubber band on.
Yep.
And then you're done at once. So you don't have.
And it's not a mess.
That's not a mess.
That is a tip you can use, people.
Yes. And then you just cut basically into thirds or fourths, or however long your asparagus is.
Put that in there.
That goes in there.
Well, you've got a nice combination of the frozen that you put in the, which is fresh when it's frozen, and then you're adding fresh ingredients to the crock pot day of.
Absolutely.
So you have, kind of both things happening.
Right. And here's a little trick when you cut your apples. If you don't have a corer, if you just cut them on an angle, then it takes it out for you. So that's always a good one. So we're going to slice these up. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to taste great no matter what you do. So if you like yours in slices, leave it in slices. If you want it in chunks, you know what?
Right on.
Easy peasy.
It's perfect. Okay, so dang, I missed. I just threw asparagus all over the place. If only the camera could catch that. I like to throw food. All right, so you're going to finish that. We're going to take a break, and then we will make something else, right?
Awesome.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Stay with us. All right, so the apple is in, and then what else?